Hello, and happy Friday. I'm back. We're here for another live. Hello, Femmies. How is everyone doing? And yes, this live is about the retrograde because I know very well because I've been getting all the DMs and the emails and I've been feeling it myself. And I know from people around me and in my life this retrograde has been a bitch. Like literally, it has been. And on top of that, we had the lunar eclipse last weekend, and it was in Scorpio. So we brought up all these emotions and these tensions, and a lot of stuff that were like hiding in the shadows just bubbled up. And it's been a disaster. I can tell you, I've been acting as a mediator for a lot of people around me. It's crazy. So I thought, listen, we need a survival kit for retrograde because we have another 10 days to go. And 10 days is a lot during retrograde because you know how everything is slow and everything is just anything that can go wrong will go wrong during this period. So don't worry, guys, I got you. I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you some tips on how to survive this monster of a retrograde. So I just want to go into the chat before we start and say hello to all our Femmies who are here. First of all, shout out to my mods, my beautiful Gabrielle, and now Isa is also a mod. I just made her one, whether she liked it or not. Sorry, Isa, but thank you. So I just want to say hello to everyone. How is everyone feeling? Right, Isa, this is very well needed. I agree. Gabrielle is here as always. Thank you, Gabrielle, for the amazing work that you do and just for being you, because you're just such a beautiful soul. Everyone, I have to say, I feel very blessed that all of the Femmies and everyone who's part of this community you are just soulful and beautiful souls. And I feel so blessed. I do. Let's see who else is in the chat. Gorgeous Sina is here. How are you, my love? Oh, thank you. You always look stunning. I've got to say, Sina is always like, we do coaching together, and Sina is always on point, especially with her lipstick. Audrey is here. Hi, Audrey. Heather, too. Hello. Oh, something happened to the chat. Lena or Lana, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing it right. Hello. Dolzy. Oh, guys, I'm so happy to see you. Guys, I miss you when I don't do these lives. So if like there's been a week since there's like a gap, a few days between lives, I miss you. Data's in the house. Hey, good morning. Oh my God, you're an early bird, but I'm glad. Grab your coffee and join us. Oh, but it's true. It's true. Roni's in the house. Hello. Chantel as well. Oh, you guys, it's so nice to see Femmies and familiar faces and people that I love you so much, guys. Very interesting that you asked that. We are going to do a second live and a second reading with Kempire before the trial ends. And I'm going to read with defamation, with libel cases. It's very hard to prove it. First of all, okay, let's talk about practically and legally. I still feel it's sort of pivoting. So it's not clear cut. That's what I feel. I do still feel that unfortunately it's not like Johnny is not going to win the case. I do feel though that Amber Heard is not going to get these. Is it 5 million? The 5 million euros. Euros, dollars. Sorry about that. So I think at the end of the day, Johnny will win because he will get his career back and he will clear his name. We see that already. And I do feel, and we all see that too, that Amber Heard is going to be the loser. Yeah, with a big fat L coming out of it. because this does not look good for her. So, regardless what the jury says. Oh, you guys. I'm excited you're here. I'm so excited you're here. I love you guys. I just want to see what everyone's saying. To buy my morning Saturday Loto and coffee. And so, yay! I'm so happy. I haven't seen you in a while. And Storm is here as well. Hi, Storm. How are you doing? Oh, Evangelina is here too. Hello, hello. I think there's a chance he could win, but it does depend on what happens at court next week. I agree. How did everyone feel about yesterday? That was chaotic yesterday. Makeup artist, sister, Helen Bach. I mean, it was just a mess. I felt that they were grabbing for straws just to prove a point. I mean, Elaine, Amber's side. So we'll see. We'll see, because at the end of the day, it's the jury that decides. It's not us. It's not the juror. So the judge, I mean. Is $100 million? I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's 5, right? Someone should know. Oh, you're on your lunch break. Great. This is the amazing thing about YouTube, that it just connects us from all corners of the world. It's different time zones, different times during the day, and it's fascinating. You're all doing different things at the moment, but you're still here watching this and you're part of this. So I love YouTube for that. I love the internet for that. Yeah, they did drop the ball. Elaine, I think, is over it. You can tell that she is completely over it. She's doing her best. I cannot blame her legal team whatsoever. I mean, that's a tough one. And how can you blame her legal team? Because she hasn't been honest. And it's all coming out now. If anyone followed the UK trial I did 2 years ago, I can tell you her testimonies have changed immensely. There's a lot of sauce right now. Let's see. Hi, it's me. Yes. So we have a lot to talk about today, because we are going to talk about Mercury being retrograde. How has it been for you? Has it affected you in any way? I can tell you, with me, it has affected me, not with a big bang, but I know when that's coming, and I'll tell you now, because towards the end of retrograde, everyone's like, yeah, it's almost over. We can breathe now. We can sign our contracts. We can do everything that we put on hold for those 3 weeks. But nope. I've got a little something to tell you, but I will once we get into it. So bear with me for a minute while I check the Jim. Hey, how are you? Why do I keep doing the jazz hands? It's the jazz hands when I get excited. Reminds me a little bit of Lisa Renna. She used to do that, remember? But I am not comparing myself to Lisa Renna. It is affecting you. Is it affecting you in a very powerful way? Because many of you have DM'd me and have emailed me, and there's just so much going on at work. A lot of you have a lot of drama at work, with your relationships, with your partnerships. It's just a lot, and everyone's like, help me. And that's why we're here. Oh, I love you. You're gonna make me blush. I'm terrible at taking compliments. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm just like, oh. But thank you. Gabrielle as well is affecting you. Let's see. What about my son at uni? I'm not sure if it's the retrograde. Okay, so let's jump into it. You're much better, more honest than her. Oh, you guys, sending you love back, all of you. I really appreciate that. I'm not as entertaining as her. Lisa Renna is super entertaining, though. Despite what we may think about her, she's great TV. That's why. I mean, I love watching her. She pisses me off, but I love watching her. So regarding retrograde, so I'm not going to look at the chat anymore, because as you know, I've got my cards here. I come prepared for these readings, for these lives readings. And we will do, if there's time at the end, I'm going to do lightning readings as well for anyone who wants to ask me one question. We're going to do one question per caller or per comment in the chat. Okay, just so we get in as many people, in to get their reading. Right. So, Mercury retrograde. Let's talk a little bit about what is Mercury and why does the world stand still and goes crazy when Mercury goes retrograde? And what does that mean? So, Mercury is the planet that rules communication, travel, and technology. So, as you can guess, it's going to affect those three: communication, travel, and technology. And when it goes retrograde, so Mercury goes retrograde every 3 months, approximately 3 or 4 months, depends. And it's for about 3 weeks. Mercury, so when we say Mercury is retrograde, it means that Mercury slows down so much that when you look up with a telescope or you look up to the sky, it almost looks like it's moving backwards. This is how it slows down, because Mercury usually is quite a speedy, let's say, planet. So what happens is that once that energy slows down, the energy of Mercury, it's almost like that energy goes like haywire. It glitches. So it affects us all, everyone. And it does not just affect technology, communication, and travel. It affects our moods. It affects the way we react as well. We're a lot more impatient, not so tolerant. So it just creates havoc, pretty much. Right. So here are the tips: what you should do, what you shouldn't do, pretty much should do and shouldn't do during this period. And let me remind you, we've got another 10 days, and it is going to get a little bit crazier and a little bit more intense as we enter the end of this retrograde. So let's have a look. One thing that you should avoid, everyone, is road trips, because you might end up with a flat tire. You might end up with a car that has overheated. It could be that you're stuck in traffic, or there's a car accident somewhere along the way and it takes forever to get to your destination. This is Mercury retrograde. You cannot avoid it. So make sure you avoid a road trip if you have one planned, if you can. Otherwise, just make sure you've checked everything in your car. You've taken it to the garage. It's got oil. The tires are good. That everything's fine before you start your journey. Back up everything on your computer. If you're working on a project, if you're working on a thesis, if you're working a lot on your computer, press save all the time. Save, and back up. Also, this is the time when normally computers break down. You try to call someone and the line sort of keeps dropping. Internet, the internet slows down, or you have issues with your internet connection, things like that. Watch out for that. So back up and save everything. Another important thing to remember during this time is avoid signing any important or legal documents. Absolutely. I know that in a lot of cases you cannot avoid it, or you have no control as to when you're going to receive a contract or when you're going to receive, let's say, a job offer. And you can't say to your prospective or to your new boss, I'm sorry, I can't sign this until the 3rd of June because it's retrograde. Mercury's retrograde right now. I realize that. But if you can delay it, that would be amazing. If you can find some kind of excuse to delay things, that would be ideal. Mind your language and behavior. Emotions are electrifying. Yes. So be very mindful of what you say, because it's not only how you say, how it's going to come out of your mouth. The problem is that there is a communication breakdown anyways right now with the world. So it's how the receiver is going to receive what you're saying. Misunderstandings are rampant during this time. Okay, so be mindful. If there's something you want to talk to talk about with someone, just try to avoid doing it right now. It's not a good time. Trust me. Now is not the time to make a big or life-changing decision. Yes, definitely. So if you're thinking about moving country or quitting your job, or you're thinking about even proposing, to someone, if you're thinking about texting your ex because you had a few too many, no, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to regret this. It's not going to go down well. I can tell you. So right now it's all about, thinking. It's more of an introverted period. It's more about taking the time to have an inner conversation with yourself, to try to figure things out. And it's not a time for action. No, you've got the whole summer to do that. Do not launch a business during this time. Absolutely. So, as an example, my crystal shop was ready to launch around, when was it? It was beginning mid December, and it was Mercury retrograde. So I held off. I did not launch it. I did not open my social media accounts. I didn't do anything until 3 days after Mercury went direct, because I know that if I had done that during retrograde, it would have been a disaster. It would have been the launch would have been bad. I would have had technical issues. If people wanted to buy crystals and they went to check out, probably I don't know, the whole checkout system wouldn't work. It would be a disaster. And it actually happened a few days ago where someone who buys a lot of crystals off of me, she said, and she's never had any issues. She's like, I have to pay by credit card because PayPal is not working. And I'm like, everything's fine on my end. It's retrograde. So it took a couple of tries, and then eventually she managed to make the purchase. But I'm just giving you examples why it's not a good time to launch a business right now. And if you're traveling and you can't change your plans, get travel insurance. You'll need it, and you'll thank me later. Yes, this is pretty much what you can do to avoid any retrograde hiccups. But let me tell you, okay, we'll get to that in a minute. But let me tell you, even if you, as much as you want to protect yourself, and these are good tips to help you sort of get through it, but retrograde is going to bite you in the bum regardless. It might not be as bad as someone else, but you're feeling it. You'll feel it. You'll feel it. Payments, if you're waiting for clients to pay you, for instance, there are delays there. You're not going to get paid right now. You're going to be paid later. If you want to, I don't know, let me think. If you want to plan a baptism, a christening, a wedding, and you want to start now, again, wait, because you won't pick the right event planner, or you might not pick the right, eventually the right venue. So these things be mindful of. So basically press pause right now with everything that is important. Obviously, you can't stop living, and you can't stop the world from, happening and moving, but you can try to protect yourself. At least be aware of the traps, let's just say. The other way of protecting yourself is by using crystals. I love crystals. I talk about crystals a lot, and I do believe in the power and the properties of crystals. I do feel that they're magical. They're beautiful, magical. They're Earth, they're Gaia. So Gaia, who is hosting us right now, that's Mother Earth, and we're living here. And we haven't been very respectful to her, but she gives so much to us. with so much love and so much amazing, amazing energy. And those crystals, they're packed with it, with that energy. So you can use crystals, or you can carry crystals with you every day to protect you from this retrogradian energy that's been going on. And we will get to it right now because I've got some of my crystals here to show them to you live, which ones you can use, okay, which ones you can have. If you don't have these particular crystals that I'm going to talk about today, then you can use any, I mean, pretty much most people have an amethyst. Amethyst is super grounding and protective. So amethyst is also, it's the go-to. Amethyst and crystal quartz are the go-to, not crystal quartz, clear quartz are the go-to crystals. So if you don't have the ones that we're going to talk about, you can use these, or you can carry these with you. But before I jump to crystals, let me just check what everyone's saying in the chat. I've got FOMO when I can't see what you guys are saying. So let's see. What is everyone saying? We don't need Mercury to know you shouldn't be texting your ex. I'm just reminding people because I know it's tempting, because Mercury retrograde can feel quite lonely because of everything that's going on around you, and it's a temptation. So it's just a reminder, just a PSA: don't text your ex because it's not going to go well. Even that booty call, even if you meet for a booty call, you're going to regret it later. So don't. Just saying. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Cindy saying, now I didn't get the job, interviewed for a bit back. Would have started this week. Ooh, when did you interview, Cindy? Was it during the retrograde? See, you can try. You can try. You have to reel it in when it's trying to come out. Let's see, Amber, how does my mother and I relationship look for the future? We'll get to that towards the end because I don't want to get confused, to confuse everything. So ask me again when we start the lightning readings. So I pull some cards. Right, let's see here with crystals. Mods, I'm not sure if we've got someone trolling right now. Can you make sure that this person is on timeout if they're trolling? Thank you. Right. So, Amazonite, which is one of my favorites. So let me just remove this. Right. So here we go. Amazonite is one of my favorite. Amazonite has amazing energy, and it's very much about supporting you to be honest and clear and open with your conversations and your communication. And it's a perfect little stone, a perfect little crystal to carry around during the day, especially when you go into work and you've got those annoying, colleagues, and you're like biting your tongue. So the Amazonite is going to help you do that. It also helps us see things from a different perspective, but it also gently empowers us to voice our intentions and thoughts clearly and compassionately. I use Amazonite. So here is my little piece of Amazonite. I don't know if you can see it clearly. It's the light, it's the ring light. So I use this when I meditate or when I say my affirmations. I always have this specific one. It's got this amazing energy. It is very, very soothing and calming. So I would carry this in my pocket, and especially if you go into work and you've got an annoying boss or annoying colleagues, or just you get road rage when you drive. Take this, have this in your car. That's another good example. Labradorite is another one, which is a beautiful, beautiful stone. It assists us in gaining clarity of mind. It also helps us communicate our thoughts effectively. It's a great communicator, Labradorite. It's not itself a communicator, but it helps you turn into a great communicator. So while you carry it during Mercury retrograde, it can help you align with the energies of those around you, and it prevents conflicts and misunderstandings. I don't have labradorite here because I'm sold out of it because I had beautiful pieces. But labradorite has a very, to me, it has a strong, it's like in your face energy, but it's not too much. It's quite soothing, but strong. So if you like more, you like crystals that emit stronger energy, labradorite is your crystal. Citrine, which I love, and I've talked a little bit about citrine and about fake crystals and authentic crystals, and I'll get to that in a minute. So citrine, which is not easy to find, a real authentic citrine, just saying, is a it's not a typical crystal for Mercury retrograde, but it is a super powerful stone because it fuels us with inspiration and helps us get rid of stress and tension through creative endeavors. So if you're creative and you're under stress and you feel like you're blocked as well, citrine, this little thing is just so powerful and gorgeous. I hope you can see it clearly. So this is beautiful stone. And what I was and referring to being authentic, it's because usually sellers, and it starts from wholesalers, it's not always the seller's fault, the retail sellers, they heat treat amethyst and it turns yellow and they sell it as citrine, but it's actually heat treated amethyst. This is authentic, real citrine. They're not easy to find. Okay. And that's why, because amethyst is easy to find and it's inexpensive. That's why they do that. That's why they heat treat it. So, but amethyst, even if it's heat treated, it doesn't lose its properties. It's still, it still emits energy, which is helpful for you and you can use it. But it's just that, you have to know what you're carrying around, what you're buying. So this is citrine. Okay, this is the color. If you see a stone that they're selling a citrine that looks sort of champagne yellow color or pea color, sorry, it's most likely heat treated or dyed. Then we have hematite, which I absolutely adore hematite. It helps us stay balanced in the midst of chaos, and there's a lot of it right now. During times of increased stress and when tensions arise, it helps us release tension so that it doesn't affect our relationships or mental health. So this is another stone that you can get. I've got my hematite bracelet here. I sell them on my shop too, and I just wear it when I'm nervous, when I'm about to have an important meeting, let's say, and I just, or if I've just woken up in the morning and I feel a little bit antsy, I wear my hematite bracelet. It's instantly soothing. It also helps blood flow, blood circulation too. If you have issues with your blood, with your circulation, then all you need is a hematite bracelet and just wear it the whole day. Next, we've got selenite, which is everyone. So let me just say that there is selenite and there's satin spa. They're sometimes they sell or they name satin spa selenite, but they're slightly different, but their properties are the same. And selenite is super cleansing, grounding, I wanted to say. And it is the cleansing crystal. You use selenite with your other crystals to cleanse them. So it's the same with your space as well. If you have selenite on your desk or in your room, it really calms you. Because it cleanses that energy, right? And it eliminates mental and energetic blocks, and it helps us become more self-aware of ourselves, our needs and wants. So in the end, we communicate much better and more assertively. Selenite is one of the most potent crystals for Mercury retrograde since it will help release negativity and improve communication. It's such a lovely, it's a very light, I've got a selenite star here. See how cute it is. It's a very, very soft crystal, mind you. So they can scratch easily. You can scratch it with your fingernail, or if you drop it, it's going to break into pieces. So just be careful with your selenite. But you just need a little piece of selenite. Just carry around with you. Just have it on your desk at work or at home if you work from home. Because this little thing is super powerful. It does a lot. Selenite is just it's I love selenite because it cleanses, it grounds, it opens your mind. It's just a wonderful, wonderful stone, crystal rather. Finally, last but not least, we've got smoky quartz, another of my favorites. This is one of the main crystals for Mercury retrograde. Yes, I would say this is the go-to crystal, as it helps us align with our truth and it releases tension and toxic thoughts. And its healing frequency works to better communicate with others. Also, smoky quartz, if you are into divination, here is one of my smoky quartz spheres. So this would be like, it also acts as a crystal ball in a sense, because if you have a good quality smoky quartz and you hold it in your hand and you really concentrate, it will talk to you. It will. Look at all these inclusions inside. You see, oops, we have the little label there. But you see all these inclusions, like if you look at it from the way how you turn the sphere, right? You see different inclusions, you see different shapes, and it really inspires you. It really opens your third eye. So this is also a beautiful crystal to have during this period. Let me see what everyone's saying. I think we all need a hematite. I agree. Citrine is beautiful. And as I said, always make sure that you go to a trusted gem shop if you want to buy a citrine. Okay, so you don't end up buying a heat treated amethyst. But it's fine if you do. But, you have to be aware of what you're buying. You have to know what you're buying. And suddenly a lot of crystals get mislabeled. Let's see. Oh my God, I want crystals, but my ATM card is messed up. Literally everything. Mercury. Everything is. Oh, did we kick the troll's butt out? All right. Yeah, we get them once in a while. That's okay. Let's see. You're very welcome. So this is pretty much like my survival guide to retrograde. Listen, we've got another 10 days, but here's the thing that I wanted to say, and pay attention. Towards the end of retrograde, we go through, or Mercury goes through something called a retrograde. So as it starts picking up speed towards the end, so about 3 days before it goes direct. So it goes direct on the 3rd of June, so around the 30th of May. As it starts picking up speed, the world goes crazy. That's when Mercury is at its peak and the energy is at its craziest and haywire, and it's that. So please beware. Don't feel that, oh wow, we're at the end of it, we're almost done, so let me just sign this, even though Mercury's still retrograde. Let me do that, let me make that payment, or let me sign that contract because it's almost over. Don't. Honestly, if you really need to sign that contract, if you really need to take that road trip, if you really need to do all those things, I'd rather you did it now, like the next few days, rather than after the 30th of May. Because retrograde, shade, yeah, it's going to throw shade at us, all of us. So I want you to be aware of that, because not many people know that about retrograde. So I hope that helps. Let me see what everyone's saying. There is a site that I love, which is very, very succinct, and it's got a lot of information. It's called cafeastrology.com. So they do have a calendar. They've got everything. They've got daily calendars, monthly. They explain the astro movements and the planetary positions and everything that's going on. You can also check your natal chart there. Okay, so if you want to find out what your ascendant is, your moon, etc., you can get everything on their cafeastrology.com. Rosie asks, how long is the shade? It lasts about 3 days. So it's going to start around the 30th of May and it will end on around the 3rd. I can't take more shade either. Oh my God. Oh God. Here we go with the troll. Are there certain oh no, I just saw Data's comment, but I lost it. Where is it? Is that Campfire? I don't know. Is that Campfire? Camp. I know he's got it live right now, so he's not gonna be. He could probably pop in once he's done. Right. Let's see. Right. I don't know, guys. If there's anything you want to ask me, go ahead. Like, are there any questions around Mercury retrograde, around spiritual topics, around metaphysics? And then we'll jump into the lightning readings. What if you sign a contract during retrograde, but you got the info and agreed before the retro? That's irrelevant. You like if you made an agreement before the retrograde and then you sign, it's still going to be under the effect of the retrograde when you sign. Unfortunately, it will. So, but sign now if you want to, but not towards the end. Good question. We can check that out. But that's not what a retrograde would do, really. I don't think. It could have been an eclipse though. Could have been a lunar eclipse like the one we just had. But that's an interesting thing. I want to look into the Jim. That was a good one. I have to make a note of it because I want to check the calendars, the astrological calendars and see what was going on around that time. Yeah. But summer is going to feel a lot lighter. It's going to feel a lot better. I'm short staffed and currently hiring. Should I wait until this is all over? No, I mean, if you want to put out ads and classifieds and look for people to come and work, that's fine. You can start interviewing them, but I would suggest that you make your decision and you hire that person after the 3rd of June. How to deal with the retrograde while pregnant? I've been feeling more sensitive than normal. Drink a lot of water, no joke. Drink a lot of water. Do some mild exercise and try to avoid moving around too much, using the car or public transport. Just take it easy. Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure you must be feeling very like your fingers and your feet must be super swollen, because retrograde also does that, and also because we had the full moon. So drink a lot of water just to flush everything out. Any advice for your creativity during this time? I mean, it's not the time to be. Retrograde is not it's not helpful for creative people. It's not. It's just like you draw blank. You can't deal with it, unfortunately. But for creativity, crystals. As I said before, certain crystals are super, like, just holding them and just feeling their vibe and their energy can be inspiring enough for certain people. If not, I would just say wait a little. I know. I would say wait. Let's see. I don't know my birth time. How can I know my sign info? Well, go on to cafeastrology.com and just put in what you've got. You can click that you don't have the time unknown, and it won't give you your ascendant, but it's going to give you everything else. It's going to give you your Venus, moon, etc., etc. Does the retrograde affect some signs more than others? Yeah, this one affects pretty much the fixed signs. So it's Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and I'm missing one more. Oh, what's the other one fixed sign? Hold on, guys. There's one more. I think it's Capricorn. So those ones it affects a lot more, that especially this one. So if you're born on the cusp though, so it affects Aquarians. So if you're born on the cusp of Aquarius to Pisces or Capricorn to Aquarius, it's not going to affect you that much. It's going to be a little bit lighter. Well, it's fine. You can keep them wherever you feel that it's safe, as long as you have them on you. Bra is just fine. I used to keep all sorts when I used to go partying in my bra. Yeah, and it wasn't crystals. No, don't get the wrong idea, guys. I know that sounded that sounded wrong. Hi, I had a dream like 3 weeks ago where I saw the moon very huge and close. It had windows though, which was interesting. Anyway, the people I was with in my dream suddenly became annoying and negative. Well, when was that? 3 weeks ago? So was that during the new moon? I assume so. I think that was around the new moon. So that was the effect. It was just the reason why you were annoying and negative is because the the people that you were seeing are the ones that, your higher self was saying that maybe you should take a break from them and just distance yourself for a while, especially during the new moon. New moon is just setting new intentions and new beginnings, and full moon is things come to a close, things come into closure, and new moons help like launching a new business, handing in your thesis, anything like that. The new moon will help you. It's a great time to do that. Full moon is usually the time where breakups happen. If you're pregnant, you might, your waters might break, or you might go into labor. So I feel that was around the new moon, and it was just telling you that they were just saying that, watch out for these people and just distance yourself. They don't enter my time of birth, Gabriel. Okay. My moon and rising is Leo. Oh, Jayla. So it must be hitting you hard, this retrograde. My husband lost his job before retrograde, and the contract for new home stalled. He just got hired. Will we still get our home? Yeah, I mean, it's not. Why would it affect your new home? It wouldn't affect your new home. And the good news is that he got hired during the retrograde. Was it during the retrograde that he got hired? Here's the thing, though. It doesn't mean that if we're going through retrograde that you're not going to be hired if you're looking for a job. Okay. You will find a job. You will get hired, just like Camille's husband did. But what this means is that 6 months down the line, probably during or around one of the next retrogrades, that's when you realize that the job that you got, that the job that you were hired for is not what you thought it would be. So it's not going to meet your expectations. There's going to be regret. So that's why we're saying that. It doesn't mean that he's not like, if you're jobless right now and you're desperately looking for a job, doesn't mean that no one's going to hire you because of retrograde. It just means that, it's not going to be as it seems, and it's not going to be long term. It's not going to be a long term thing. Taurus, thank you. Taurus is a fixed time. Thank you. Who said that? I missed it. Yes, thank you. Exactly. So we're all feeling it. Your bracelet of any multiple crystals. What? Ooh, good question. I like snowflake obsidian. So I would do like one bracelet with all the protective stones. So I would mix and match like snowflake obsidian, hematite, and I would probably add, mm, let me think, hematite and a Dalmatian jasper too. So I would do a combo of those for protection. Otherwise, I would do like one with um I would say uh oh god, like, hard question because I'm like trying to think of all the. I would have one with aquamarine. um Hold on. Oh my god, my mind went blank now. That was such a good question because I'm like thinking of all the combinations. But I would definitely sort of use, I would do like a protective one. So if I could, hematite, snowflake obsidian, and jasper, Dalmatian jasper, and anything with jasper as well, and aquamarine I love. Um, you're welcome. So let me see. I've popped in my thoughts multiple times recently, then saw her today in person. It was a nice surprise. That means that your third eye is open, that you're psychically connected. And I'm sure a lot of you have had that where you think of someone and suddenly, an hour later, they call you or you bump into them while you're out and about shopping, or you think about something random and then suddenly it happens or someone tells you about it. So that means that you're very, very open. Yeah, crystals. And a good thing that you reminded me, Ronnie. Crystals are, you can always get him a crystal and just put it in his truck, okay, just to protect him. And any black crystal is super protective. I would also use a selenite as well, or an amethyst, and put it in his truck. Now, which you reminded me, because I've got here something for you guys. So here you go. Hold on. Let me just. So sorry about that. I'm trying to toggle this chat. Right. So here is what you can do to protect yourself, okay? Affirmations. I'm big on affirmations, as you know. And here's two. You can use both or whichever one you want to work with, okay? While holding your crystal to start your day to protect yourself during this time. I accept all that once was and let it go. I invite love and light in my heart, mind, and body. Why this is important is because you are putting out your intentions to the universe. Okay. And you, in this way, you remind yourself that you love yourself, that you are loved, that people love you, and that they feel that. And you're basically realigning your energy and your frequency. And that's why it's always good to start your day this way, because this is going to follow you the whole day. That energy is going to follow you the whole day. And it's also going to protect you. So I know your husband might not be big on doing that, but I would say that your husband just has to, every time, like he has to double check everything in his truck before he goes on to a very long trip. Just make sure that everything is good. Avoid, like, no speeding. And if the weather is horrible, like if it's raining and thundering and whatever, I would say just tell him to, you know, take like stop, take a breather, not drive during these, like, during bad weather conditions or whatever. Just he needs to make sure that he is protected and he's safe, even more than, like, 10 times more than he would under normal circumstances. Okay. The reading is not going to affect your the retrograde is not going to affect your reading. You can have it anytime. It definitely doesn't affect. If we have a reading during a full moon, whoa, whoa, whoa. And some of you might have had a reading with me on a full moon, and oh boy, people start, they like, my clients start getting these like psychosomatic effects on them. They get goosebumps, they feel the energy, they're very open. So, if you want to feel all that and you want to have a very immersive reading, then full moon it is. But anyways, just to let you know that I am completely booked up until July, and then I'll be taking a small break. So I'm taking on readings as of September. So, and September is already booking up pretty fast. So just letting you know. But I mean, that's not a bad thing. We could always book you in for September, October and find a full moon date for you. Let's see, how could it affect Sagittarius? It affects everyone, but it's very different to all of us. If you don't protect yourself and you don't follow some of those tips that we talked about at the beginning, then you are more susceptible and more vulnerable to this energy. Let's see, more about myself. Since I'm born July 5th, I'm a moon child. How does the retrograde affect me? You're a Cancer. Everything affects Cancers because you're super sensitive and you pick up vibes and energies very, very easily. So just like, as I said, just make sure that you don't take unnecessary road trips. You're super careful when you drive, you back up everything. Everyone needs to be careful. It applies for everyone. It's just going to affect a little bit more the fixed signs, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to affect everyone else. But I hope it doesn't. I hope that everyone comes out of this unscathed. Will a new friendship be long lasting if you meet during Mercury retrograde? What if you meet on Actually, good question. So if you meet someone during Mercury retrograde, for me, that's one of the positive things that comes out of it, because if you meet someone and you like them and you connect with them during this period where everyone is like scatterbrain and there's a major communication breakdown and everyone is just, a bit cuckoo and kooky at the same time, right at this period, then it means that this is going to be a long lasting friendship. What if you meet on a Mercury retrograde, but those people are in your life contract? What if you meet this friend? And as I said, it's not going to affect. Actually, this is the best test you can put your friendship through. Retrograde. Let's see. How does it affect February Aquarius? Oh, black coffee will affect us. It does affect us. And when I say will, we haven't felt it strongly yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I feel it in my bones. It's coming. I'm just like, I'm bracing. I'm bracing for impact, I can tell you. And you should too as well, especially towards the end. Oh, love you too. You guys, you make my heart melt, really. Just joined the live. When does the retrograde end? The 3rd of June it ends, but from the 30th of May up to the end, be very careful of the retro shade. That's when Mercury comes, guns a-blazing. So just beware. So we have another 10 days of this. Oh dear. Let's see. I'm going to drop the link down, guys. So if you want to call in, if you want to chat, if you want to ask anything, or if you want a 1-question reading, then we can start with that as well. So it's down below. Let me see if I can pin it. No, I can't pin it here. I think I've done it already. Okay. Let's see. How does it affect October Libra? The same way it's going to affect everyone else. You're not a fixed sign, so it might be a bit better for you. So, right. So I just wanted to say something else. And where was it? I think it was 2 lives ago. So 2 weeks ago, I said that I wanted to come up. I don't remember what we were talking. I think what the topic was, but I said I have some messages for you guys. I don't know for whom, but I do. I felt spirit around me, and there's certain messages that want to come through, and I want to do this before we go. So it could be for you. Already backstage, we have already a lot of callers. So I'm going to start taking them on, bringing them up. But first, I want to thank Black Coffee for the super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Before I bring the callers in, another thing I want to say is that I've had certain people who've asked me that they want to donate to my channel. And I really, really appreciate that. And I feel the love. And I love you guys for saying that and doing that. And I feel really touched. But I don't want to take your money. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a pool where you can donate. I might do a separate PayPal account for that, so I don't mix the Fantaro PayPal account with that one. And if you want to donate, you can just, PayPal me that whatever amount you want. You don't have to. I'm just saying if you really want to, okay? And what I'm going to do is that once I gather a certain amount, I want to donate to various shelters here in Greece, because there is a huge issue with strays, and there are not enough shelters. A lot of them are just, they don't have the funds to help animals who live on the street. They have been abused and they have been abandoned. It's just, I've got such a soft spot for that. And I've done a lot of work with animals my whole life. So I'm going to do that. And of course, I'm going to open like a landing page. So you're all informed as to the amounts that we gather, like the amounts that we have and where the money goes. So this is only if you want to donate. Data, no. Thank you. You're so sweet. You're so kind. Thank you so much. It's going to go into that. It's going to go to the rescues. That's for sure. Because you guys, and I know you do it because you appreciate and you love what we do on this channel. But honestly, my reward is you guys. You're my reward. And just knowing that I help you and knowing that I'm guiding you through probably a lot of challenges in your life, that is the most rewarding thing ever. So just saying. Let me see what the chat is saying, and then I'm coming to the callers. Like Merlin. No, I haven't. I haven't channeled. I just realized we have so many people backstage, so I'm going to get to it. Camille, you're up. You're first.
Oh, hi, Natalie. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to tell you thank you so much for answering my question and such. We are in the process of purchasing a home, and that's when my husband got let go of his job. Then he turned around and got hired again, and so we were supposed to close contract by the 31st, but we're not going to be able to. Um, we're currently camping with our kitties.
Oh,
We had 10. We lost one, and so we have 9. And so my question is, will we be able to move into our home before the end of June or like the middle of June?
okay. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, those were too many cards, but I'm going to read them because I think, okay. Yeah, it seems that you've got issues. Okay. So, guys, if you're trying to get in, Streamer just told me that too many people backstage. So I'm sorry about that. You'll have to wait a little bit before you're able to call in. So regarding the house, I do feel that there's a lot going on with the house. So it's not everything's not things are not straightforward, right? So it's going to
Yes.
be delayed. I see you entering, like I see the house being ready and you moving in July.
Okay.
So I
Okay.
don't know if it's going to be the end of July, mid of July, but I see July. But I see that there's going to be a lot of stress around the house until you actually move in.
Okay.
This is your dream house, isn't it? Or
Yes.
this is like a house that you almost manifested, or something that you're absolutely in love with the house. I feel this is just as
I
soon as you
do.
buy it,
I love the house. I asked him to drive me by our house. I'm like, drive me by our house so that we can see it, you know.
oh,
So our only thing is that um we are temporarily without an actual residence until we move in to the house.
I see.
So
Well,
I don't mind camping. I just, because I have a heart like you, it's the animals that, bother me. I mean, they don't seem to mind it, but I do. It
I
bothers
know.
me.
They're your fur babies, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want them to be more comfortable than you are. It's when you love
Absolutely.
animals, that's how it is.
Abs-
I know. But
absolutely.
here's the thing. Are you a mom?
No, I am not.
Do you want to be
I am
one?
their mommy. I'm
I,
sorry.
I mean, yeah, but I mean to a human baby or to a human child.
No,
Do you want to be?
I do.
Because I see that as soon as you move into that house, I see a baby
Uh-oh.
coming.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I will be 50 in July.
Never to say never.
I
That's what comes
know.
up. I don't know. There's something about
Yes.
that house. So I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying that you will get pregnant. I'm not saying that it might, all end up
Right.
happening. But
Yeah.
why I'm saying it is because this house, as soon as you move in, it's going to change your energy. It's going to align your chakras and your energy. And it's going to feel that everything that you wanted or you want to manifest is going to happen.
Oh,
There's that type
good.
of energy around that house. And you know that. That's why you wanted that house.
Yes.
Thank you, Cindy, for the super chat. I really appreciate it. That goes for the animals, for the fur babies. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
And I will be looking forward to when you do that, because I will to drop your page where I can do donations.
I
And,
will
and
if you
so it's
Thank you. If you follow me on Instagram as well, I will announce that there in the community tab here. I want to set it up properly. I want to do a separate
okay.
account so it doesn't mix. So I'm going to set it up properly. It's going to be transparent and everyone can donate and I will post photos as well because I do a lot of work with shelters. I help abandoned animals. Sometimes I foster them. So it will be a little separate thing, but you guys, you'll be in the loop.
Okay. Natalie, there's
Yeah.
somebody that wanted to say hi to you. Hold on one
Okay.
second.
Hi.
Wait a minute, trying to figure.
Oh, hi.
That's Misty.
Misty. Oh, gorgeous. And I can see your
Man,
camping site. Hey, listen, it's a camping trip. Why not?
yeah, yeah,
You're one with nature. You're
yeah.
grounded.
She likes it.
Oh, look at her.
Yes, I love being out here in the nature. I really do. I really do.
And it's
But
good for
where
you.
I'm ready
So
to be in our home. Yeah,
I know. So wait
but I'm
till
ready to be in
July.
our home.
It's happening. It's happening. Right. So I'll have to let you go
Okay.
because I've got a ton of people waiting.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
calling.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Jim, you're next, but you're not ready. So, or are you? Oh no, you are. Okay.
Here. Hi.
Hi, gorgeous.
Oh, well, not today. I've been baking. Today's my husband's birthday. So can you tell me something for him?
Go
He's
on.
been really upset with the stock market.
Oh,
Horribly.
here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the stock market is not the place to be at all. Not just in retrograde. I feel the whole year. Just forget it. My opinion. See what happens with it. See what's happening with Bitcoin right now. It's a disaster. Everything is imploding.
Okay.
Everything that's connected to money, economy, banks is imploding right now. So yeah, I would say that you stay clear from the stock
So he
market.
should just get out.
He
He's been
should get
telling
out.
me
He
to.
should sell now. No, well, he should sell after retrograde, but he should sell if he has, if he wants to, or if he wants out after retrograde.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you doing? How are you coping? Because you're an Aquarius.
Yes, actually I'm fine. And what you said happened, but it wasn't yellow flowers, but it was flowers with some yellow in it. Just so you know.
Oh, I'm glad it happened. See?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but I'm good. So, is there anything that he should do for himself to make himself happier? Because he's just crazy right now. But he and I are oil and water. 20 years. What can you say?
I know. Taurus and Aquarius. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
yeah.
Is he whinging again?
Oh, he's going crazy with the stock market because he's
Oh,
he's retired, and we were told that this would be enough for us to retire on, and now he's freaking out.
well, hold on. My guides are saying that he should read more. I don't know, learn something about something else. He should take a different direction
Okay.
from what he's doing. Yeah, the stock market thing and the finances, no bueno. It's tied up. He can't do anything right now. He's going to lose money.
So he should just stay and do nothing.
He should stay put and do nothing for now, at least. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what will make him happy? Some love and affection, Jim. He wants
Well,
your
I
attention
try.
again.
I try all I can. I mean, there's 20 years difference. So, I mean, I'm much more, open to fun.
I know, but I feel that right now he needs you to say, "Oh, honey, we'll be all right." "Oh, I love you. Don't worry." That's what he wants to hear right now.
Okay.
He wants I'm serious. He wants you to pamper him.
Well,
Because he's licking his wounds, so he wants you to lick his wounds with him.
okay. Well, I just made him a cake. I mean, come on.
Okay, that's
It's his birthday today. I mean, it's his exact birthday is today. So it's like I'm trying to have this cake ready for him when he gets home. And
happy birthday.
yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. We're gonna see if it's happy. We hope it is. We're gonna be positive.
You know what? I would love to bring him on one day and have the two of you, because people who don't know you, you and your hubby, you're like a show for like you need a show, the two of you.
No, I don't. Everyone tells us that. His cousins tell us we should be like on, some live program because we fight so much. And it's just
But that's why you're a show and you need one. Because
No, I got
love
more
each other
important things
so
to
much.
do. I have more important things. I got to work on my book.
Exactly. What are you doing here? You should be writing.
I just got through baking. Now I'm going to go do it.
No, watch the live and then you go and do it.
Well, that's true. That's why I was here today, because I'm like, oh, thank God I'm around. I can watch her live.
I'm so glad you came on.
Yeah, I don't want to keep you anymore. Go with someone else, but thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Lots of love.
Love
Bye.
you. Bye.
Right. The world's greatest entertainer. You're next.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, and you?
Okay, that wasn't very convincing.
Yeah, it's just that I have some concerns when it comes down to my love life.
Okay.
For the past, I say week or so, I had like 4 guys like hit me up. but they wasn't really serious. So I'm
Mhm.
just trying to figure out when am I actually going to find have love and affection from a guy and not the playground, I'd
Yeah,
say.
okay. Get and remember what I said before that retrograde makes us all lonely. So this is when everyone's like starting texting and sexting and doing this and doing that because of loneliness. So yeah, but let's have a look.
But some of it was before the retrograde actually hit.
Was it? So okay. So they were feeling that energy, I guess. Who knows? Hold on. Let's see. Ooh, okay. 2 came. All right. Let me just pull one more card and I'll let you know. Well, ooh, I was just going to say, have fun because I feel that this is a great time. Well, not right now, but summer is going to be a great time for you because I feel you're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to be out and about meeting people, and bam, new love is coming your way.
Oh, because I'm supposed to go on a trip tomorrow
Really?
to another city, and it's supposed to be like an international festival, something going on. So yeah.
Ooh, ooh, I like that. So, but the thing about this is, I know someone you know. No, but no, this is not this is not a random guy. I feel that this is someone you probably have met or know through work, an ex-colleague or someone you work with or someone that you've done business like, you've worked on a project with. This is what I'm feeling.
Well, see, I haven't worked really before. Only thing I do
Okay.
is like school, and if
Okay.
I'm just out and about.
So it could be school too. Could be school too. So it could be someone, but someone who you know in a sense. So it's not some, and look, the trip. Hold on, you're going on a trip. Well, you're going to have fun on that trip. It's not like you're not going to get, your booty on, it's going to be a
Yeah.
good trip. It's going to be, but I do see this love, like when we're talking about love, like relationship
Hmm.
after summer, I feel it's going to happen. So
Hmm.
September, October time.
That'll be right around time my birthday.
Ooh, birthday present. The universe is going to give you an excellent birthday present.
Cause I keep hearing, cause someone said before, cause I keep feeling, I kept saying before the end of the year I'm going to meet someone, but I have no idea when or where. But it kept directing me towards the fall, like that, towards the end of the year.
There you go. So it's confirmed. I can't tell you more detail because this is, it's very generic. We don't have time to dive into it. If I did dive into it, I would be able to tell you, but I can tell you around that time, that's when you're meeting the one. Well, not the one, but the one for now.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for giving me some hope.
You're welcome, and enjoy. Have a great time at that concert on that festival.
Yeah, I gotta leave early in the morning, like right around 7, because I'm supposed to do like a college tour before then, and then we're gonna
Oh,
go to the festival.
okay. Well, enjoy. Have fun. Don't worry about a thing. Just enjoy yourself.
I will. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.
Aries Moon, you're next. You ready?
I am.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm surviving. My
Mhm.
my dog of 17 years just died. So I've
Oh,
been
I'm
so
so
sad.
sorry.
Thank you.
I'm
But
sorry.
I wanted to ask something about work
Okay. Because you are
because
at work, right? You're at work right
yes,
now.
I am. And I'm I don't know if I should stay or look for something else. I'm stuck. I'm
Okay.
confused.
Okay. There is something that I feel like have you been talking to someone and they've been putting ideas in your head about what you can do if you leave? Because this is what I'm getting.
Well, I've been trying to find ideas.
Okay, because
I
I
talk
have
to
a
my
male.
coworkers.
I don't see you leaving right now. Okay. I do
Okay.
see that I see what you mean when you say that you're not happy. I feel that you're a very reserved, like you've changed a little bit regarding how you are at work. I feel like you're more reserved and you don't feel motivated, or you don't have that, you know, that drive anymore. But on the other hand, you get along with your colleagues, right? Because
Yeah, for the most part.
and are you like more of this like motherly type, or the one that they come to when they want advice, they want to talk to,
I mean,
you
I
know, like a mother
guess
goose
I'm
kind of.
usually older than them.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I said the motherly type. To them, it's like a mother, you know.
yeah.
But what I'm seeing is like, no, I don't see it. But what I can tell you is that I do see potential, because there is a male who is a water sign that comes up, who is going to give you, let's say, an idea or an inspiration of what you can do in the future, which is very different to what you're doing right now and where you're
Oh,
working right now. But it's
okay.
not going to happen yet. So I don't see
Okay.
you changing, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Oh, sorry about that. But you know what? Because you're stuck. That's the thing. The energy around you is blocked when it comes to work, when it comes to your
Mhm.
career and your job. So that's why you're like stuck and you don't know what to do, and you don't have that idea of what to do. And that's why I don't see you making that change until you meet this person who's
Okay. Oh,
going
water
to
sign.
help you. It's a water sign, a male, an older
Okay.
than you. Okay. And I'm not sure. I'm getting that you might know his son. He's got a son and somehow he's connected to you, but I feel that this person is the one that's going to give you the idea and, let's say, the push to make a change, but not yet.
Okay. Not yet.
No. Sorry.
Okay. Thank
Disappointing.
you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Take good care of yourself. Bye.
You
Thank you.
too. Bye bye.
Lana or Lena? Lana, I assume you're on.
Hi, Fem.
Hi, is it Lana? Am I saying it right?
You are. You're saying it right.
Okay, good. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I should
I'm
say
good.
Natalie. I said Fem.
No, you can call me Natalie. Absolutely. That's my name.
I just wanted to know, how does it look for my career moving forward?
See, everyone is worried about their careers during this time.
Yeah.
All of the readings that I've had, the private readings, everyone's like, career. I want to change.
Mhm.
I'm stuck. I don't like my boss. This is happening. And I'm like,
Mhm.
I get it. So let's see. Career. Yeah, you don't look happy. You're not happy. Is it are you is there a male there that you don't get along? Is that your boss?
Um, no, no.
I have a male here. Um but I also see you being very not happy. But
Mhm.
here's the thing. You need to exercise patience, especially now. Okay. I have the temperance. So I do feel that things are going to start changing with work. The thing is, you need to figure out what it is that you want to do. And once you do, things are going to move. But no, but what's restricting you over there right now?
It's more or less just trying to figure out what I want to do moving forward. I'm in the medical field, And it's just
Okay.
trying to figure out if I want to go back to school, what do I want to do?
I don't see you going back to school though. I can tell you. I do see you coming up with some ideas of what direction you want to be going. But I do feel that you're a bit insecure. You're not, you're not so sure yet
Mhm.
uh, when you want to make the move or how you're going to make the move
Right.
for a different job. I see that. So I don't see that happening, but I can yet as well see retrograde. Everything's like standstill, even in readings, but you are protected. You are being guided, and they are saying exercise patience regarding everything because everything is going to fall into place,
Okay.
but not before October.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So you've got a few months still. Sorry.
Thanks, Natalie.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Rosie, you're next.
Hi,
Rosie.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you? How are you coping with this retrograde?
I feel it. I'm really fatigued a lot.
Oh God, tell me about it.
Yeah, so it's been interesting. And I had to like look it up at one point because I'm like, why am I more tired than usual? And then it was the retrograde. I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I could ask a ton of questions, but I'll just keep it at once. So I started a company a while ago, and we're building, and we're really at that point where we really need some meetings to work out and some investments to work out in order to really get it to the next level. And so, is there any sort of sense on where things are at with that, or is it imminent, or is this going to be a little while longer?
Okay. Hold on. So did you just start your business or?
Well, it's been a little while, and it's been growing a little, but certainly for it to really pop, we need some investments to come through, and it's like there's enough interest, but until there's actually money in the bank, I wait to reserve judgment.
Looks good.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it looks good. It looks very good.
Okay.
So, okay, page of wands. I like what you're doing. This is gonna, and it's a baby stage right now, I feel, but it's gonna grow. It's gonna make you money, girl. It's gonna
Okay.
make you money,
Oh, that's good.
and sooner than you think as well.
Okay.
Queen of Cups is just like they're saying this is like a little bit of a warning. Just like, double check everything. Don't trust everyone and
Got
just
it.
be assertive.
Okay.
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 But I love the business idea. I love where you're gonna be taking it. It's just it's all very, very positive. It's going to be detrimental to your private and social life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I know, and because I'm a private person, but I know it won't be much longer. I have a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's super positive. So,
Okay.
and I see money coming in soon.
Okay,
Soon,
perfect.
soon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome. All the best. All the
All right,
best.
thank
With
you.
your business. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Ada or Ada? Ada, I assume. Is it Ada? Hi. Hello? Ada?
Can you hear me?
I can hardly hear you.
Hey, so
I can hear a mumble.
I do have like a problem with my mic.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Are you on like a microphone? Like, do you have headphones on?
No, I don't have headphones on.
Because I barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No. Right, let me drop you. Can you try to figure out the mic situation? I'll drop you and I'll bring you back up. Fran, you're next.
Hi, Natalie. How are you?
Hello, gorgeous. How are you? I haven't spoken to you in a while.
I know, but I've been so lucky. I've been able to catch your lives for the last, month?
I know.
But thank you for doing this, guys. I know you're super busy.
Oh, I love you guys. I can't stay away from you.
I know. I love watching you too, and the replays with the Empire.
Oh, how are you doing though? How's
Good. Yeah.
retrograde for you?
Yeah. No, I just have weird dreams, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I also wanted to tell you, because since my mom is working, she told me to tell you that you are spot on. Everything you told her during our last reading, even when you gave like a timeline of 7 months, came true. She's like,
Oh,
I totally believe in her. I was like, well, book your. And I was texting her. I was like, you need to book your appointment. She's booked until September.
that's so true. But say hi to your mom and give her my love.
I will.
Oh,
Um,
I'm
um,
happy to hear that.
yeah, you're so good. But my question is, I've never asked about I guess my life with my spouse. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, can that be a question? Like, what do you see in general, or do it have to be just in the future? I don't know.
About the two. Oh, whoa, about the two of you. And then my
Yeah.
card just dropped. Hold on. Oop, this one just flew out. Jumper card. The Fool. What is up? Did you have like a very tense moment or period, and now you've decided to sort of like reset some stuff in your
Well, we
relationship?
had a very big hiccup about two years ago, and with me personally, I don't think things have ever been the same.
Mm.
So I don't know.
Are you like this is weird how it comes out to me. I feel that it's almost like right now it's like you're resetting your relationship, and it's almost like you finally decided that, if you're going to stay in this relationship, that you have to make more of an effort and maybe work on certain things when it comes to you. I feel that you've been waiting for something to happen or something to change, even to the point that I feel that you thought about divorce, you were
Yeah,
toying with the idea.
we've been together for over 10 years. So it's kind of, and he was like my first everything, So it's
Mhm.
kind of like, I think I was naive, and that kind of discussion of like that divorce, I don't know, it opened my eyes, and I wouldn't say it made me feel cold, but it made me realize, you know what, this may not be forever. And I was young when we got married, and I thought this was my forever partner, and I'm
Mhm.
just kind of like, all right, one day at a time.
Yeah, I see that, because I see that now you are like slowing down. You're not as, I don't know how I'm going to say
I
this.
used to make that a priority, and now I'm just like, I need to worry about me, making myself happy, whatever happens, and whatever.
And be more assertive. I feel that you're not 100%, you're not communicating the right way with them, I feel. And this is one of the problems that you have, the two of you. It's communication. It's the way you communicate with each other.
Yeah, he
And
just doesn't open up. He's very, I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
what you need to work on balance. I don't see you I don't see you breaking up or divorcing or leaving him, but I do feel that you're struggling a little bit with your needs and your wants. On one hand, you want to make this work and you respect him and you love him, but on the other hand, you're like, but what else? What else is out there? This is what I feel. And this is a lesson that you have to go through. This is part of growth. It's just finding the balance in within your relationship. I don't see, at least for now, it is hard work. You have to put the work in. It feels like hard work, at least to me, from your side, your energy,
Yeah.
right? So I don't see a divorce or you leaving him. I just see that there is going to be a period or a time where it's going to things are going to be a little bit numb, let me just say, but you will decide to put in the work and be better communicating with him. He's closed off, yeah, but you have to find a better way of communicating with him because he's an introvert, because
Oh,
he's so private.
yeah. yeah, I kind of feel like I'm more of like, I almost, I wouldn't say that I just almost don't pay as much attention to him as before, because I felt like I did
Right.
so much, and I was 100% in, and then I got smacked with that, and then I'm like, well, you know what? Then I need to make me a priority.
You have to make yourself a priority. But to be honest, from how I see it and from where I am, I just
Yeah.
think that you can make yourself a priority, but at the same time, without neglecting your husband.
Yes, yes. I feel like
And that's the
yeah,
balance that you need to figure out, because when you find out and you figure out that balance, you'll be much happier with yourself and much happier within your relationship, and things will calm down and things will feel much better, and you won't feel so depressed and sort of like that you're missing out on life or you're missing out on something, which
yeah,
is what I feel.
it's true. Yeah, after that I feel like, maybe I should have not settled down so quickly,
Yeah, but there is a reason why you chose this man and you settled down with this man. So, sometimes the going gets tough, but quitting or leaving is not always the right decision for you at this moment. Everything has to do with divine timing. It has to do with your own personal growth and your own personal, the way you've healed. Have you healed from certain things? Because obviously 10 years ago, whenever you got married and you met him, you had your own issues that you hadn't worked on. Okay, you hadn't healed from, and you were much younger. So you chose that man according to your needs and wants at that time, the unhealed Fran. I hope that makes
Yeah,
sense. Now, 10 years on, 5 years on, whatever, you are changing. Like, you've changed, you've developed, you've grown, you've healed from certain things. Okay, and you've left behind certain things. So now you feel that somehow he doesn't fit in your life, or he doesn't belong in your life, or there's no place for him. But it's not necessarily true,
yeah,
because at least spiritually, and at least these internal bonds that we have with any person that we marry in any of the lives that we've had, we have an internal bond with them, and there is a reason for that.
yeah. You're absolutely right.
So it's find a balance on how you can be you and care for you and have fun and be yourself and do everything that you want to do, but at the same time, don't neglect him. Don't, just, you can include him in certain things, or you can you can say, this is my personal time, this is what I want to do, I'm going to go out for drinks with my friends right now, and I'll be back. And then, but when you're with him, or when it's time to spend time with him, you need to spend quality time with him. I feel this is what's lacking.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I'm almost like holding resentment, which I know I need to let go, and I know that for a fact, but it's hard.
I know. It's not easy, but it's a bump. It's another bump, on the road. It's another roadblock, and it's what you do with it. That's why we get these challenges. That's why we go through challenges and blocks and roadblocks and stuff like that in life, because we're being tested in a sense. What are we going to do about it? How are we going to learn from it and grow from it?
Correct. Oh, well, thank you so much, Natalie. I
You're
appreciate.
welcome, and hope to see you soon.
Oh, I know. I need to book it. Thank you, Natalie. Take care.
Bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Mylene, your turn.
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Long time no see.
I know. And you're going to see me a little bit too much this week, I think, 'cause we have an appointment on Monday.
I know.
So, you know that I've been going back and forth with these tests that I've been trying to take for
I know.
almost a year. So, I'm wondering, am I actually ready to take the one on next Saturday?
If you're ready to take the test next Saturday. Oh my God, Mylene, we've been talking about this for 2 months. Do you feel ready?
I feel like I could be, because I feel like, okay, so there's this girl work that's trying to come together to study for the other one that I've dropped because she told me to go focus on the one for May, which I had decided for May. So I did. I actually started studying with my husband, and now she's like coming into my life.
I see your husband. You're studying with your husband. I see that. It will be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be
But
fine.
he's going away this weekend, actually. And I feel like that's me manifesting the time I need to be by myself and actually focus.
Yes. I mean, he's helped you get to this point. But look, I've got the sun. It's all going to be fine if you study. If you believe in yourself and you do focus, it'll be great.
It's like I feel like now I'm starting to recognize like when things are coming in. I was like, you were supposed to be here a few months ago, but now coming in right now is like a distraction from my focus.
Another challenge that you have to overcome, but focus. And I feel like he's giving you some good tips on how to take notes and study for it. So follow his advice. I like his advice because it's going to turn out great.
Okay.
And then we can celebrate on Monday.
Well, I'm not taking it this Saturday stuff.
Oh, it's not a Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll celebrate next time.
Right. It's good to see you, and I'll see you on Monday.
I'll see you on Monday. Thanks for calling. Good luck. Bye. So I'm going to try with Ada. Ada? Oh dear, that's just terrible. No. Do you want to drop your question in the chat since we can't hear you? I'll drop you now and then just drop your question in the chat and I'll answer it. I'm so sorry about this. Mercury retrograde. Technology goes cuckoo. So let's see. We've got Davy. Hi, Davy.
Hi, Natalie. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. And is someone in the background? Do you have your tab open?
Oh, it's you on my phone. Let me just turn it off.
Because it echoes.
Okay, cool. I just have one question.
Go for it.
Seeing as I've been working home a lot lately and I've been watching all these lives and things, I'm kind of been influenced to maybe starting a blog. And I wonder if I should look into that or is it a waste of my time?
Can you repeat that because like the sound is not crystal clear? I'm sorry.
Oh, can you hear me now, Peter?
You said you want to start a vlog?
A blog.
A blog, and you want to know if that's a good idea?
Yes.
I got it right? Okay. You've got to tell us what the blog's going to be about.
Oh, mostly entertainment. It's pretty much what I watch online already.
Okay, so it's going to be commentary and stuff like that.
Yes, but written.
And you want to make money off of it, right?
If I do, I do. It's just something that I'm interested in, maybe a hobby.
Well, it's a big fat yes for me because I also see that eventually you'll be able to monetize from the blog. Maybe not from the blog itself, but I kind of feel that it's going to extend itself. It's going to extend to other platforms or mediums, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
And I do see that this is your thing. This is definitely your thing. Like it's like almost therapeutic when you write.
Yes.
Right. So that for me, it's a big fat yes, but don't try to do too much or go too big or, just what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to not sugarcoat it. Mind your ego. Like, don't go too deep into it where you kind of like inflate your ego because that's when you're going to slip up and make mistakes. Sorry for
Makes
being
sense.
too much. But other than that, it's a big yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Natalie. You have a great day.
Have a good evening. Bye.
See ya.
Next is Duck Duck Goose. I like that. Duck Duck Goose.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Awesome. How are you, Natalie?
I'm good. Surviving the retrograde like everyone else. How are you?
Seriously. I'm good and feeling it. I guess that kind of leads me to my question is, work has been so weird with, I started a new job. I'm working a new job and I feel like my boss and her boss's boss are definitely like very involved, like hands in. And I just feel like, I don't know if they feel like confident in my skill set or if they're worried or if maybe I should be worried. I am a little bit stressed out. It's a lot more than I think any of us thought it would be, but is there anything you're picking up around that?
Are you picking up something intuitively?
I think so. Like, I feel like I spent a retreat with them recently and noticed that they are very, not gossipy, but it feels like they definitely chat. And so I just feel that like, oh, am I a source of that? Or I feel like there's some messages that they're trying to communicate with me in a roundabout way. And I'm trying to understand exactly what they're trying to say.
Are you like younger? Because I feel like, are you like more fresh in the job? Like
Yes.
Not as experienced as them? This is how I feel that they see you.
Oh, okay.
I see one of them, I feel like she sees herself as a mentor to you.
Oh, yes. Like
a self-proclaimed mentor. I'm not saying necessarily that you see her that way, but this is how she likes to see herself. As in relation to you. They do like you. They do like you. Your job is not on the line if that's what you're worried about.
Yes.
The only thing is, I feel that these women, especially this one, I don't know who this is, if this is your boss or the boss's boss, but I feel that she has quite an ego. And I also feel that she almost feels that because she's been so kind to you, or she's shown you the ropes, or she's taken you under her wing, that you're indebted to her.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like one wrong step, or, if you tell her, you're not happy with something, she's not going to take it well. She's going to take it personally.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is gossiping. There is gossiping. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, there is a lot of that. But I just feel, I can tell you that I feel the energy with these women, and in your work environment, it's a bit chaotic.
Yes.
A lot of ego, a lot of there's also a lot of like, we're friends and we like to go for drinks and we like to laugh and
exactly
chat and gossip, but at the same time, I'm a bit antagonistic. Everyone's a bit antagonistic and sort of, not 100% honest with each other. So it's a lot. There's a lot.
Right.
But you're good. So you're not going to lose your job. But it's just like, it's almost like you have to suck up to her a lot. Keep her happy.
I definitely made a mistake she threw out an idea the other day and I was like, well, don't you think actually this other way would be better? And she was like, no. That was like her response. She was like, no.
I'm telling you, she's like, whoa. But you've got a different energy. You've got a much more easygoing, and you're fun and you're open as a person. And they like that. They feel that you're they feel safe. They feel that you're not going to do anything. You're not going to play them dirty. You're not going to do anything stupid, et cetera, et cetera. And so it's just, to me, I would say just protect your energy from them. Try not to be too buddy.
Okay.
Even I know you don't necessarily feel that way about them, but you act that way because of the way that things are,
right?
And how they all are. But maybe just like set some boundaries, because if she gets too comfortable with you, she's going to be super demanding and bitchy as well towards you. But it seems fine other than that.
Other than, the culture. I know I just started and I feel like this is like the fastest work environment I've ever been. And it feels like if I take one step, then I'll be like course corrected to take like 10 other steps just to do that one thing. Like I have to go back 10 to come, whatever. It just feels like I'm chasing my tail. And I do get that energy of like, because I've seen them do it and I'm like, oh, I think that they are talking about, it felt like almost like my skill set, like I couldn't do it. So they're like you said, kind of like taking the reins or like mentoring me or very hands in. And then also saying at the same time, like we want you to own this. So I'm like, are they like setting me up to, like, I hope they're not setting me up to fail. Like, I don't know.
No, they're not setting you up to fail. They just want you to, how am I going to say, because you're green or you're new.
Yeah.
They want you to sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Sort of become one, like be part of the culture.
Okay.
It's almost like they want to indoctrinate you. I can't say that word ever, but you know what I'm trying to say, into the company.
Yeah.
Because if you're like them, and if you're part of that culture, and you think the same way, that you're never going to leave, and you will always put your job above everything else. This is the concept there.
Yeah, I see that. Can I ask you one more question?
Sure.
Okay, so this step unrelated, but I last year I went through this whole safety issue with a neighbor of mine. And I felt really dark energy around this person, just the lengths they would go to make me feel uncomfortable. Am I in a good place now? Like, I don't know if they have their sights. It felt like they had their sights set on me for reasons I can't really understand.
Mentally unstable that person was, I feel. You're fine. It's just like, there are different types of energies. This is not like an energy that this person's put on, which has attached onto you. Okay. Which is like a dark energy where you feel exhausted and drained. This is like every time this person saw you, it would direct the energy towards you. So you're fine. I don't feel an attachment. I don't feel anything right now. I just feel that this person has issues.
I definitely forced me to move. Like, I ended up moving to a different state. And then there was one night outside my house, there was someone, my mom and I both heard someone kind of lurking about, but I just don't quite understand what it was, the focus on, like, causing fear or something.
I tell you, there's a mental health issue there. And if I know what you feel, because while you were talking, my guides were saying this person wasn't going to hurt you if that's what you were afraid. It felt that way, but that wasn't the intention. It's just intense, like not well.
I've never been in a place where I felt unsafe before. And now, like, I went through a whole year of I felt like I was out of my body and very fearful about, who I was around and where I was. It really did shift a lot. Like, I even moved, like I said. But yeah, it's just dealing. And then sometimes too, I'll have I used to have these dreams where she would come into the dream when I wasn't I would be at the supermarket. Then I'd be like, oh, why am I at the supermarket? And then she would be there. I don't know what that was even about, or if that was.
That's the energy. That's the attachment of the energy.
Okay.
But you're no longer attached to this person. So don't worry.
Okay. That's good to hear. Thank you so much, Natalie.
All the best at work.
Thank you so much. I need it.
Thank you. Bye. So Jayla, you're next. And then we've got Jessica and Day Day and Ada. Just please drop your question down below. And that's it. I'm not going to take any more calls, unfortunately, because we've been doing this for 2 hours. And it's 11 o'clock at night over here. Right, Jayla?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How are you doing?
I guess I could be better. I'm currently pregnant, so
Congratulations!
Yeah, thank you.
How far along are you?
I'm currently 6 months. So
so you're having a Leo or Virgo baby?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Thank you. I just had a quick question because we're basically living with my boyfriend's mom right now because of current financial reasons.
Mhm.
And I just want to know, when are we going to leave?
When you're gonna move out of mom's place?
Yeah, I think I'm just a more private person, and
Yeah.
I haven't really been around his mom like longer than a day. So it's different actually like integrating and living with her. And I'm just sensitive to other people's energy, I feel like lately. So, I've been kind of a little impatient, but I'm usually optimistic about things happening for us. But I'm like, okay, time is ticking. Like, my child is almost here, and like, I'm kind of anxious about really what's going to happen.
Um, I don't see it happening now, not until after the baby gets here.
And it's so funny because, like, me and him are talking about, like, no, we're going to get it right before the baby comes. And
Oh, I'm sorry. I just see that, there's a lot going on.
yeah.
Is he about to change job, or is he thinking about making some?
Yes. He's
Yeah.
actually trying to, like, have his own business and, like, start it up and, like, actually work from home. Like, I've been supporting him. That's why we actually moved here as well, because I've told him that if you do not want a 9 to 5, I'm here to support you, and he's decided that decision. So, I've been just trying to help him because he still has to have a 9 to 5 right now.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I think there's a lot of things have to fall into place before you guys move out. And one of them is his job, the and also I feel that the mom, is she judgy?
very.
That's what I feel, and it's annoying and exhausting.
It really is, and it's he's a Pisces, so he kind of like
Goes with the
just
flow.
yeah, and does everything his mom says, or kind of just like puts it in the back of his head. But I can tell, like, especially during his retrograde, it was kind of getting to him a little bit because I
Yeah.
was voicing it more, and he was like seeing it actually, how she was like kind of coming out a little bit judgy. So I think he's like, I feel like he puts a lot of pressure on himself to try to help us as a family, but his mom's
Yeah,
not really helping.
he is trying to protect you, but he's also very stressed about like moving, and
Yeah.
everything that's going on. All the changes that are going on are really stressful for him, but he gets you. Like, he does have your back, I feel.
Yeah.
So he is trying to protect you, but it's going to be a while till you guys move.
Okay.
Sorry, Jayla.
Well, thank you. That's all I wanted to know. Thank
All
you.
the best with your pregnancy and the baby.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for calling. So Day, and then Jessica, and then that's it. Hold on, Data. Should I look into buying a home? If so, a family home or just for me? Data, hold on, because I've got so many people, so many questions. Thank you everyone for being here and for being so loving and for helping each other and supporting each other. That's the most important thing. It takes a village, right? So, next is Day. Hi, Day. Oh, Day's out. Jessica, it's you. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you coping with everything?
Good. So there's been lots of changes kind of happening in my life, like good ones, and just hitting milestones. I just graduated, and I'm hoping I have an interview next Wednesday. But
Okay.
what I'm wondering is just what this like next year will look like for me, and yeah, just if there, what to look forward to or anything to look out for
next year,
within this next year, upcoming year, anything.
Okay. Well, let's see what the cards have to say, because that's a deep dive reading. Let's see what the cards and my guides have to say. Oh, you're also going through changes and ideas and want to go a different direction. Are you in a relationship?
I am.
You're happy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, but what's up? Well, you guys put me in the spot and I have to say things in public, live. People can hear. Okay, how am I going to say this? Don't make him watch this. Don't show him this live, okay?
Oh
I
gosh.
feel that is someone else is coming in your life.
Someone else is coming in my life. That's not
Your life. We're talking about you. Yes, I see, like, yeah, there might be a little, something on the side, which is going to make it. I mean, I'm just, guys, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what I see, okay? And there is a no judgment zone. So good for you. Do what you have to do, what you want to do. As long as you're happy, grounded, and centered, that's all that matters. So, and as long as you don't hurt people deliberately. But
that's definitely not what I want. No.
I know that's what I said. As long as you don't hurt people deliberately, we all hurt people, but not, we don't always do it deliberately. So that's what I'm saying. Now, regarding choices, you don't always make the right choices. And you have a hard time trusting your intuition and trusting your feeling.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like sometimes I just like overthink things, like things like when if it's really good, things around me are good, I'll kind of just try to find things that are wrong. Yeah.
And stop spending your money. You're spending too much, I feel, right now. So it's especially because now things are becoming a little bit sort of weird economically worldwide. I would say don't spend as much as you do. Okay. But other than that, I just feel that you're going to be in a great place soon.
Honestly, that is definitely, that is like the opposite of what I want. So that makes me kind of sad hearing that, actually.
I'm sorry. Come up. I mean, I don't know. Some things happen out of the blue and unexpectedly, and they also happen for a reason. So it could be that this happens. It's a whirlwind which is short-lived, but makes you appreciate and respect and love your partner even more. So
that's what you see. You don't see like me breaking up with him.
No, I don't even see a breakup. I don't see a breakup.
Okay.
That's the thing. I don't see a breakup.
Okay, good. Because I am happy with him, like that. Yeah. Oh, that shook me to my core there. Oh my gosh.
You're going to be busy soon, so have fun.
Oh my gosh, no. I don't even want to know what you're picking up right now.
You know what I'm picking up. I mean, I can't say everything. I can't just like throw your dirty laundry out there, but have fun and be careful. Extra careful.
So is there anything I need to be careful for other than money? But regarding that situation?
Babies, boys.
I mean, okay, yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Got me?
Actually, yeah, okay, I don't know. I actually want to like ask this question before. I'm planning on getting off of my birth control. I was planning on getting off of my birth control because it's an implant and I have to take it out, and I had it put it in for a very specific reason. So
when your psychic says be careful,
so you're saying I should cancel my appointment?
Keep it in there for a little bit longer.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, am I bad for
no. But have fun.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Thanks for calling, Jessica. I will have to let you go because I've got people. I mean, it's just a mess. And
of course, yeah.
Questions, people backstage, and I have to wrap it up soon. So, but thanks for calling and see you soon.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Bye. Marie, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate that. That's going towards the dogs and cats and rescue animals for sure. I have to go back and look at the live and see and mark down everyone's super chat. So, and set everything up, but I will keep you posted. But thank you so much. So, who's next? I've got Marsha, and then that's it with the calls. Promise, I'm done. Done. I keep saying that, and I keep bringing more people in, but we have to wrap it up soon.
Hi.
Marsha, hi.
Hey, Natalie. No, I'm trying to, I don't know how to do a three-way with my mom because she's trying, I don't know if that's possible for her.
Only if you give her the link, okay, and she calls in.
Oh, can I
So
ask the question
the same
for
way
her?
we did it. Excuse me?
Can I ask a question on her behalf?
Yeah, of course.
Well, she is dating this man, which I think you actually told her about when she did the private reading with you. She's just wondering about that in general. What do you see for her? Because that's he's also involved in her business, so it's, I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's unsure now. So she's
Well,
starting.
she is with him, but she just wants to see, what do you see?
Okay.
You know, is it good? Is it not good? Just in general, what do you see there?
Okay. Ooh. Okay. These three charts. Oh, they're in business together.
Yes.
I see it. He's very like domineering, or very much like, I feel like he jumped into it quite fast, in the sense that, we're family and we're going to do this together and we're going to do that together.
Yeah, they moved in. I mean, it was shocking to me. Quick.
Yeah, too fast. She has to be careful with her money. Is she there? Can she hear us?
She's not here. She's working. That's why I was trying to see if I could.
Okay.
Get her.
Well, okay. Maybe you can also tell her to watch it. But I would say be very extra cautious with her money. With your money. I'm talking to your mom. Be extra cautious with your money. Okay. I feel that, you're investing it, or he's saying where you should invest it, and it's in your business, but please stop now. Okay. The other thing is that is he taking a trip, or are they taking it together? I think
I know he likes to travel a lot, and he's told her that with her job, he doesn't like her job very much because he can't just, she works a lot and he can't just get up and travel, and he wants to do that.
Find out where he's going. And then I'm going to make you into a little detective, because I do have a sense that he's going and he's meeting someone that he is involved with.
Okay. And right now, actually, he's supposed to come back today because for his business, it's like a truck company.
Okay.
So he has to like randomly go, and then now he's coming back. And so he does take these like random trips. And I have mentioned to my mom, I said to her, next time you just hop on that truck and go with him.
Yeah, well.
And he is not even, he's in the process of divorcing his ex-wife. So I don't know. I just thought
he's in the process of divorcing, but he's with your mom and he's got someone else.
I'm so confused. I thought everything was shocking, but my mother, if I say something, I'm being negative,
Yeah, but you can make her watch this video, make her watch this, because it like, honestly, he's got someone else. Like, I feel that he travels. It's also like an excuse for him to visit.
And you're not picking up the energy of her ex, right? Because that's similar to exactly what happened with her.
No, because we're talking about him. So I'm not picking up his energy now. But I just feel that they've been fighting a lot. That's also what I've been picking up. So there's been tension between them. And she's, your mom won't admit it, but she is sort of like, I don't know what to do. Should I stay or should I go? To quote The Clash.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So, but she won't admit it openly. She's starting to see the red flags, but she's in denial.
Okay. Yeah, they moved in. I mean, the moment she told me, I said, what? And then a week later, oh, we're moved in. I was like, what? I'm like, hold on. He needs to sign his divorce papers before you guys do anything. But if I say something, I'm the negative one. I'm like, no, I'm just telling you how I see things from my perspective.
Red flags. That's all I have to say.
Okay. And be careful with her business. Because she's,
her
you
money,
her history.
Yeah.
Not listen to what he's saying. Okay.
Yeah. She should protect her money, keep it well away from him, and yeah, not give him any more money. Because I feel like he gives her all these excuses about the business, blah, 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 blah. He's
And
very
she makes it
convincing.
seem like he's the one that gives her money, like he
No.
helps her out, but
Mm-mm.
I don't know what to believe with her.
Mm-mm. He's taking her money and investing it.
Okay. Oh, that sounds just like her ex too. Where does she get these men?
Tinder swindler much? You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's how her ex was, exactly like
Yeah.
that. Another con man. I'm like, oh my God, you went from one con man now to like another con man.
Oh, your poor mom.
Oh God. All right. Well, thank you so much. I
Thank you
appreciate it
so
once
much.
again.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
Natalie.
Bye.
Get some rest. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. So, Day, you're last. I promise this is it. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm very
Hey.
strong. Hi.
Hi,
And
Natalie.
thank you for the super chat, by the way. Here it is.
You're welcome, Miss Ma'am. You're
you.
welcome. How are you? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm excited. It's like my first time.
Good. I'm excited too. So, how can I help you?
Okay, I was dealing with this guy. His name is Ion. We're separated. Obviously, we fell out. Argument, conflict. Been no contact since December of 2021. And he's recently been really, really cold. I'm a Scorpio. He's a Gemini. I wanted to ask, how does he feel towards me now? Is there any type of reconciliation?
He's a Gemini. You're a Scorpio. You just answered your own question.
Don't do that.
Obviously, I'm gonna pull the cards. I'm just saying, Geminis, they're duality. This Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation, and you're a Scorpio. You're like, my feelings are the most important thing in my life. My emotions, take care of me, take care of my feelings. And he's like, I don't know, I don't feel it right now. I don't know. Give me a couple of days. I'll be back. Geminis. But yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
How long were you with this guy? How long were you dating?
I knew since last year. It was a couple months and was on and off.
Did you talk about marriage? Did you talk to him about marriage?
No, but he would always joke around like about having kids and stuff. But I did some. Okay, no, I haven't. But I sent him a heartfelt message like a week ago, and he never responded. And I was like, what the hell? I mean, but he's been really cold. But I never talked about marriage to him. No.
All right. Because I feel like he's running away from the whole marriage. Something scared him. Okay. Maybe it was the whole marriage talk. Maybe, by the way, Geminis, when they fall in love or when they like someone, they get infatuated. But it doesn't last long, but they do. And they start thinking about marriage and kids and ponies and dogs and cars and whatnot, right? Because they love to live in a fantasy world, especially when they're with someone. So the fantasy world, sometimes it's even more, exciting than the real thing. So I feel that he kind of like, he threw it out there, the whole marriage thing. You reciprocated by showing him that you like him and all that, and by being like very emotionally open. And then he was like, oh, what's going on here? That's what I feel. And I feel that he feels a little bit like, I need space,
Yeah, because we fell out in December. Like we officially stopped talking in December of 2021. But I tried reaching out.
But I mean, he's also not doing well personally. So like, I feel like he's down, or he's going through mild depression, or he's going through the blues. He's also wants to change something. There's something about in his life that is he creative?
Yes, very, very.
Okay.
Like he's into MMA, he's into film, like he's into like technology type stuff and holistic. Like, yeah, he's very creative.
That zone right now. He's into that zone, like
and YouTube. He's into YouTube. There we go. Too.
Okay.
Yep.
He's into that zone right now. It's almost like he's like isolated himself, and he's into this creative bubble that he is in, and he just wants space. This is what's happening. He has but he doesn't there are no hard feelings, and I don't feel that it's not a matter that he doesn't like you anymore. It's just that he doesn't know what he wants in his life. He's just, I pick up a little bit of immature energy about him. So, yeah, I mean, if you're asking if he's going to call you anytime soon, not anytime soon. I feel that you're going to bump into him at some point.
Hmm.
And that's when it's going to, you're going to probably have this conversation like, what happened? Like, what's going on? Or what went
Yeah.
wrong? You know? But to be honest, this is not the person for you, if I'm honest.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I don't know if that answered your question.
No, it did, of course. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
Good.
much.
Thanks for calling. Bye. See you next time. Bye.
Bye. See you.
Right. Black coffees. Thank you. If you have time, I wanted to know, will I successfully finish nursing school, and what's the vibe with me and my Scorpio husband? And you're an Aqua, right? So let's see. And thank you for being so generous. So, and this is going to be the last one. This is it. I promise, because we've been live for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So, okay. I had to. Did you? Because you know what? While I was shuffling black coffee, I did see that. I did feel that you've been struggling a little bit with nursing school. Did you drop out and start again, or was it? Did you think about dropping out and then something stopped you? Ooh, okay. Do you have okay, are you here? Right. Oh, Ada. Sorry, Ada, but where is your question? Drop it now, please. Yeah, okay. Black Coffee says yes. All right. Ada, I'm sorry. You'll be the last one I'm going to answer, but can you drop it now so I've got it here and I don't lose it in the chat? So back to Black Coffee. So what I do see, what is so painful right now? Is it, and it's not the nursing. I feel that a reason why you don't feel the motivation and the drive to finish nursing school, or you're back and forth with it, is because of your relationship with your husband. Do you feel that it's coming to an end, or do you feel that something's changed between you? Hold on, let me, 8 of Wands. You're a true Aqua, because I feel like you keep changing your mind and you're like back and forth with different things, and you've got ideas and you have opportunities that you can jump on. But somehow I feel that you have a very spiritual connection in a sense with nursing, which is what keeps you keep going, even though sometimes you want to quit, or you want to stop, or you want to make a change. Let me see regarding your relationship. Right. I hope I'm not missing anything. Regarding your relationship with your husband, be patient, okay, and work hard on it. Have faith. You're good. You're good. You will be good. You're good if you both put the work in with your marriage. You're very much guided, what I feel. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I don't want to not give him attention while I'm going, and my kids. It's not a matter of attention. How I see it is a matter of, communication, A, and B, mostly just having faith that things will improve, things will get better. And I feel that you haven't been very patient with him. You're having a little bit impatient or snappy with him, which has created this this tension around you two. But I want to go back to your question 1 second. If you have time, I want to know if I'm finished nursing school. Let's do. So I see you finishing nursing school only when you put 100% of your heart in. At the moment, I feel that you're all over the place. You're very unsure, and your focus is mostly on your husband and your relationship. You have a son. Do you have a son? Hold on. He does love me a lot. He does. Okay. So, and I feel a son. Do you have a young son? Because yeah, definitely your focus is on that, but you'll be fine. But it's more, as I said, it's more you need to pull back a little bit, get some peace, find some balance within you, and just have, just navigate through things a little bit more tactfully, especially now. I hope that helps and answers your question. And now you have a son or a son. Who has a son? Okay. While you're answering that, let me look at Ada's question. Dennis and Blessio just wanted to know, what age will I receive financial independence and have career success, abundance? I can't tell you exactly what age you're going to be that, because, we're creatures with we're entities with free will, and we can change certain things. We can definitely change the timing of certain events in our life. So I cannot tell you for sure, but I will pull card. And you've been waiting for so long for this question, Ada. Hold on. I just realized who you are, Ada. Are you Adam? You're Adam. All these cards, just as soon as I realized who you were, is... Yeah, well, now I can see you don't have the financial independence. You will. It's going to be a few years, though, before you say that, you're completely independent. You feel like you have control of your life, of your finances, et cetera, et cetera. That's what I feel. So it's going to be several years before you get to that point. Let's see. Yes to Adam. Hi, Adam. So yeah, because we did a reading together, and I think we looked into that as well. So it's gonna take a little while, but I feel that you're resisting certain things. Look, the wheel. Things are changing. Things are changing, and I know you're having a little hard time at home, but things are now starting to change for you. Okay, I just feel that certain things, you're blocking them and you're resisting. Even change. You're you want the change, and you want for things to improve, but on the other hand, you're a little bit insecure about that. I hope that makes sense. You're very welcome. You have a 16-year-old son. Okay, you're worried about. We're moms. We're always worried about our kids. There's nothing to worry about your son. Just the fact that your son is going through puberty, and he's going through those emotional, and he's going through an identity crisis. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. But, don't focus for now on you. If you're calm and you're well, and you feel at peace and at ease with yourself, your husband and your son will feel that, and they will, they will absorb it like a sponge, and that's going to help them as well with whatever they're going through. Thank you, Data. Yeah, save it for next time. It could be, I'll probably go live on Sunday again. Okay. And I'm trying to bring a guest on who used to be on a very wacky, crazy reality show. So I hope that I'm seeing him next week. So I hope that he wants to join our live and we can talk about that. He's very spiritual. He's been to the big mediums like Long Island Medium and others who've been on TV or who are on TV. And so I'm hoping that he will agree. We have a reading next week. So I hope he joins us because that would be very interesting to hear his point and also hear a little bit about gossip about the show he was on. So let me see in this live the message you sent your previously you had for us also. Oh, the messages. Damn. Okay, can you guys be patient till Sunday? I promise that's the first thing I do is going to be the messages. I want to do it when we're all, you know, nice and fresh, including myself, because after 2 hours of doing readings and doing this live, I'm exhausted. But I promise you, Sunday, it's the first thing that we do. We're not going to leave it till the end. It's the first thing that we do. So please make sure that you join. I will post on the community tab and on Instagram about the live, when it's going to happen, what time, etc. I'm sorry about that, guys, but this was an excellent live. So many of you were here. So many lovely familiar faces and femmies were here. Thank you guys for all the support, for the super chats, for being just beautiful souls and for being in my life as well. And take care, guys. And remember, protect yourself from this retrograde. It's almost over. We've got another 10 days. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and share. You know, we might be able to help someone who watches this video. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.